Here's Anthony and Alex with an AMI This Week shortcut.
The Ottawa Rowing Club just so happens to be the oldest of its kind in Canada.
Is that right?
That's a fact. And Sir John A. Macdonald, Canada's first Prime Minister, was also the club's first patron.
Now that is an interesting piece of history.
Absolutely. And that's the reason why we, and by we, I mean Shelby and the rest of the Ottawa team, spent some time finding out more about the club.
Ottawa Rowing Club, Paul speaking. How can I help you?
We have a phenomenal body of water for rowing. So you can row forever without turning around.
And the phenomenal body of water Ottawa Rowing Club's technical director, Paul Hawksworth, is referring to is the Ottawa River,
which I think makes rowing here pretty special. Beyond that, we're right downtown. We're a downtown club, so super accessible for everybody in the city.
And it's not just the location that makes this club accessible. It offers programs for beginners, masters, juniors, and adults. And they just added a para-rowing component geared towards youth.
I think the benefit of having a para program in the nation's capital is that it gives young people with visual impairments or other physical disabilities an opportunity to get into sports at a young age.
Adam Jones is the para-rowing coordinator at the club. He wanted to start the program after his experience at the Invictus Games in 2017.
I find that as Canada's oldest rowing club, the ORC is in a unique position to bring awareness to the sport and also encourage people throughout the disabled community in Canada to get into physical activities.
Rowing may be the perfect sport for someone with a disability.
They find that rowing as a relaxing sport without physical contact or without high performance ceiling gives them the opportunity to get into sports in a way that makes them feel safe and also comfortable. In the sport, first of all, you face backwards and really only one person is supposed to be directing the boat anyway. So in that way, I find that for visually impaired rowers, there's no obstacle except for the initial fear of getting into the water.
And once you're on the water, enjoy it. On top of the personal success and increased fitness, the Ottawa Rowing Club takes great care in promoting the social aspect of rowing.
In the majority of the boats, you're not rowing on your own, you're rowing with other people. It creates, a great, friendly atmosphere whenever you come down to the club. Because ultimately, everybody's here to row with someone else.
It was the social aspect of rowing that first drew 16-year-old Mackenzie Mihorean into the sport. She used to watch her brother row and was intrigued by how the team would interact with each other before and after being on the water.
Off the water, they're all like congratulating each other, hugging each other, and you just see that they're all like really like a team and they're all friends. Everyone knows everyone, joking around. And then when they get in the boat, it's just like focused. So just to see those two different sides of the sport was really like intriguing.
Mackenzie rows competitively for the club and recently won gold at a competition in St. Catharines, Ontario. To get that good requires an early morning start, something that would be tough for anyone, but maybe not at the ORC.
When you get here in the morning, everyone's tired and it's like a lot of people are kind of like, oh, do I really want to? But as soon as you get on the water, you're like with your friends, you're in the boat, and it just makes everything a lot better.
Sounds amazing, at least from the social perspective. And for someone just starting out, the feeling of accomplishment comes when the skills they have so patiently learned bond together.
As you gain a little more skill and you start to feel like you're moving the boat really effectively and efficiently, there's a really great feeling of the boat running across the water and doing all the work for you in between the strokes. So that special feeling comes after you take your oars out of the water and the boat just sails along until you put them in the water again.
It's great to see young people getting involved in such a good sport.
Yeah, and I love that Adam Jones was there to get the club going with para-rowing. I think it'll be a perfect addition to its programs.
The other thing that stuck out to me was the atmosphere of the club. Adding a social aspect is a great way to get more people to participate. No wonder the club's been around for over 150 years.
If you'd like more information about the Ottawa Rowing Club and its programs, check them out at ottawarowingclub.com.